All right. So I've got a couple of deals to look at here. I know it's kind of late in the day. It's already 6 o'clock, but you know, I want to get these out of the way. I have plans for tomorrow, and this guy just dropped his mower and trimmer off, and I've worked on his stuff before. Real nice guy. You know, he had a couple of complaints. I know the trimmer, I fixed a leak, but now he says it's leaking again, and his mower's pulsating up and down. And I forget when I had worked on these. I think the trimmer is only a month, six maybe 8 weeks max ago, and it's leaking again. And the mower, I forget, it must have been spring, sometime in the spring. It might have been when the season first started and I got it running for him, but now I need to look at it again. So, and I'll do it for him real quick. You know, I want to get this over to him tomorrow and I can continue with my planned day. But so let's take a look. Okay, so here's the trimmer, and it's an Echo GT200R. I have one almost exactly like it. The head on mine is different. I have the one where you just, no, this is the same, almost exactly the same. It has a deal where you push in the line, you know, pre-cut or whatever. And I have the exact same one, but this one is always leaking. And there you can see the little grommet here keeps trying to pop out. Now, I remember when I ordered these, they came cheap, a pack of 2 or a pack of 3 of them for dirt cheap. And I'll have to say, I'll give them a good look over again because I've had these before. I'm gonna have to pay strict attention of where these are coming from, because I have a couple of Echoes over there. One, like I said, just exactly like this. The next one, I forget what model, but I've replaced the fuel lines. I had to do it twice this year on my other Echoes because these lines are crap. They have gotten brittle very, very fast. I'm having to replace them twice a year, and this one, the grommet just keeps popping out. I don't think it's the right size actually, but we'll take a look at what I got. So it looks like an easy fix. I'll look and see if I have a replacement and pop that on and get it to stay this time. Now this mower, the Husqvarna all-wheel drive, and it was running good. I don't know if I used this in a video in the past or not, but from just immediately when I'm looking at it, I was like, dang, look at those wheels. I mean, they're just getting spread out. What's this guy doing to this mower, you know? Is he jamming it under something, or something happened to bend him up? And look at the stuff coming out of the carburetor there. It's definitely a leak. Something's happening. Yeah, God, look at that. Yeah, see, the filter up here looks okay. Down here you can see we're starting to leak out and everything. So the Echo I will fix for no charge because those are parts that I recommended to put on. But this one, yeah, I'm going to take a look and I'll get it running and try to fix these wheels. But I'm going to have to find out, you know, what's he doing to this thing, you know. Let's do the mower first. Alright, so I'm going to crank it up and see what it sounds like. Whoa. Man, this thing has been through it. Did you hear that? Alright. So I can see the pull rope mechanism there is wobbling. And let me take a look. I'm going to pull the spark plug out real quick. You know, I could hear it hitting something, and the more I look at it, this stuff is so caked up with crap. See all that stuff coming off? The blade's actually hitting all this. Wow. Well, at least the blades don't look bent. The shaft does not look bent. So it's just hitting all this caked up stuff up under here. And we'll need to take a look at this, because it's wobbling back and forth. I don't know if you could see it from that angle. Let me See if I can zoom in on it while I'm cranking it. This will be kind of tough. There you see it. If you got a good look at it there. So this will need a little work. Not only get it started, but some physical maintenance, so to speak. And I haven't even looked at the front tires yet because you saw how they were bent. I guess I'll start from the top and go down. I'm going to see if I can fix this. Then we'll go in here and clean the carburetor out, see why it's leaking. Then we'll go underneath, clean all the crap out of it, and then check out the front wheels, the front mechanism, and see what's happening. Alright, let's take this top of it off. I've already got the spark plug off. This thing, I'm gonna have to ask him what the hell has he been doing? Because this thing is physically mangled. Nothing seems warped or everything's turning fine until we put this on. So let me clean this thing up, and I think that little tab is bent, so when you're pulling on it, it's also pushing it up, you know what I mean? See the way it's bent in this way? So when I'm pulling it, it's trying to push it up as well as going around, and that's why it's let me clean it up and see if we can bend that back into shape. Yeah, so maybe you can get a better look at it here. See how it looks kind of cockeyed. Well, let's tighten it down and see what it looks like. Damn, that thing is on there. Alright, let's try this one. Man, this sucker's on there. There we go. Yeah, that one definitely looks bent, doesn't it? I guess they both are, but this one especially. Let me show you what I'm doing. Alright, I just don't want that spring to fly out on me. There's the spring. Let me clean all this crap off of it. Boy, he really went through some crap with this thing. So you can see, looking down on the pin, how they look. You know, maybe they're not bent, but I think the springs in there are so caked with crap that it's not moving smoothly. So maybe just to clean them up and oil them up will do. Ah, they're moving much smoothly already. See, it's moving the way it should now. They're not going all cockeyed. So you see the way this spring is. The tang of the spring goes on the outside to keep this piece going inward. And inside, you can see the spring, the way it's compressed in there. I think all this stuff was just caked with crap. And whenever it was trying to move, it was going back and forth. and there too. It was so, you can see the scrape marks, but I just cleaned it off. So I cleaned all that out. Now I'm going to get some WD-40 and lube up the springs here, and also I'll pull it tight and shoot WD-40 into this opening right here with the tang, and make sure his pull rope is going to stay intact. Well, we'll test it in a minute, but while I have all this stuff off over here, I'm going to go ahead and clean the carburetor. Then we'll test pull. And let me get his spring lubricated here. Well, it feels much better. So we'll set this aside and test it once we start putting everything back together and try to start it. Guess it'll be the first thing hit and the last thing tested. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of crap getting in there. And a lot of leakage down here. So man. Yeah, we'll have to go ahead and take it off and then really give it a good cleaning. Alright, it is off. I'm going to get some of the dirt off of it before I crack it open. Alright, so there's gas in the bowl. Alright, the bowl's working, so apparently there's gas getting into it, but apparently there's dirt keeping it from getting all in there. There, can you see better? So it's not bad. Definitely need to clean it out, but I think down in there is where our culprit is. I'll take out the little needle valve and we'll get that cleaned out. Alright, I do believe this is ready to put back on. But before I do that, I want to just get rid of some of the loose stuff. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and put the top and the pull rope and everything back on. We can crank it up, see how it sounds, make sure it's running okay. Then we'll turn it over, clean out the deck, and see what the hell happened with the wheels. Well, we got it running, so now we got to go and clean up the deck underneath and check the wheels. But it's getting kind of late, so I'll probably do this early in the morning. We'll see you then. Alright, so it's the next day, and we got some shadows cast on us here. That shouldn't bother us any. So I know we got it running. I'm going to tilt it over. And I'm just going to, can you see all that junk that's under there? You can see it's like very thick dried mud. Any harder and it'd be cement. So I'm going to I'm just going to scrape all the crap off of it here so the blades won't. Let me do this real quick and then we'll hop over to the wheels. Well, there we go. I got the majority of it off. And look at all that crap that came off there. Almost unbelievable. I've just been chiseling it off. Later on, I will power wash it. Let's take a look at these wheels. So you can see how they're bent out of shape there. So is it the deck itself, or is it those the brackets on the front wheels? I don't know how that could have bent out without damaging the deck itself. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like all that's bent up. Let me see if I can take the wheels off and see if I can bend this that front wheel bracket there back into shape. I got a little of it. I was trying to bend it that way and back in this way. And a little better, but it's still bent. I tell you what, this mower is not going to last long if he keeps using it like that. That was unbelievable. Well, that helped a little bit, so I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And, it's weird that plane has circled 3 different times. There he goes again. That makes 4 circles in this area. Into the sun, there's number 5. Alright. Maybe I can get a little more. But I keep getting distracted. Oh, there he is again. How many is that? 6? So I wonder what's going on with that guy. He's just making circles. I wonder if it's a police, they usually have helicopters. He's making another circle. Yeah, I don't think this one's bending too well. Just getting a little bit of it. You can see how badly it's still bent. Is that number 7? I'm getting my workout for the day. Well, I got it straight going that way. What would that be, the toe? But the I don't know if that's the cast or the camber. I guess the cast going up this way is still way off. Let me see what else I can do. Maybe if I can get a pipe that I can slide over it. Alright. Okay, that helped a lot. Let's get it this way now. Okay, that helped tremendously. I'll have to go back and get this other side. This one came out pretty good. I mean, he could have probably used it with it bent like that, but you can see with this bent, so this axis wasn't parallel with this, and you can see how this gear is starting to chew up. Yeah, that helped a lot. You can see how it actually looks straight there. So I'm going to go back and tweak that one. Alright. Well, there she goes. The wheels look pretty straight. Straighter than before anyway. They're not perfect, but yeah, they're a little bit inwards, but the toe is good. Well, it's a lot better than it was. So I guess that is it. I don't want to make this one too long. I still have the trimmer to do, but it's simply just changing out that grommet and fuel line assembly. That it all usually comes in one piece with the Echoes. This Husqvarna. I've worked on 3 of these this year, I think. This one. There was another one, I think it had a Honda engine on it, and then I have one of these myself. Yeah, it's underneath this shredded up tarp. I got to get a new tarp. But there we go. So that's the exact same model. Now I'm just having to replace the rear gears. And other than that, that's the only thing that one needed. You know, they're pretty good mowers, but good Lord, if that guy keeps putting this one through the ringer like that, it's probably not going to last too long, you know. But anyway, so I guess that's it. I will get this off to this guy. I'll work on the next video. It'll probably be that trimmer. And other than that, once again, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and watch for my next video.